And right now on KCAL News, breaking news, a fourth night of protests against immigration raids in Southern California. And within the last 2 hours, the mostly calm protests have escalated.
In downtown LA, someone launching fireworks from a truck, others throwing them at officers and the crowds. We also saw someone climbing on a streetlight waving an American flag.
Well, tonight, police are doing mass arrests. Our crew was there as a group was being detained for refusing to leave the area.
And more fireworks in Santa Ana. On day 4, the protests spread all the way to Orange County, where it has been an intense afternoon and evening with protesters clashing with officers.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
I'm Rudabeh Shabazi. Marines are reportedly rolling toward downtown LA after the defense secretary mobilized hundreds of them. Another
2,000 National Guard troops have also been deployed to Southern California. Right now, you're still looking at a live picture from downtown LA where officers have descended on that Adidas store, which apparently has been looted for a second time. We first saw this store being vandalized last night, and apparently I don't want to call them protesters, but just let's say people have vandalized that Adidas store again. So we are keeping a close eye on this, and we'll tell you about any arrests that have been made tonight. I believe our Mark Rogers said none yet, but that doesn't mean that they will happen. And our Nicole Comstock is live in Santa Ana, where protests also broke out. So Nicole, you know, first it was quiet there in Santa Ana, and then all of a sudden you had a burst of activity.
Yeah, we got a burst of those pepper ball rounds, too, and I can tell you they're not very fun. I don't think police like them either. They also don't like the fireworks or firecrackers that have been launched at them pretty much all night out here in Santa Ana by only a handful of people who were in the crowd. Most people out here just protesting with signs, chanting, some of them just yelling. We have seen graffiti on a lot of the buildings out here, actually, but we haven't seen any of that vandalism actually actively taking place, so that was probably earlier. But what you see right now at 3rd Street and Broadway here in Santa Ana is just police continuing to move protesters down the road and away from the federal building, creating a line down the street so more of them can't continue to advance up this way. Things have died down out here significantly since a couple of hours ago, where we had, I don't know, probably a couple of hundred people out here. Like I mentioned, most of them protesting, but some launching fireworks and firecrackers directly at police. We also have National Guard troops out here, too, protecting the federal building with a fleet of Humvees holding down that location just a couple of blocks behind us here. But if you take a look at this video from just a bit earlier this evening, actually